everyone, welcome back to Uncommon Sense, the most uncommon place on the internet where we question everything and we learn together. I'm your host, Billy the Kid, and today...
Uncle Butch is in the studio, and Billy says that she's got something to show me.
Yeah, I think he's already seen it, but we're going to talk about it anyway.
We're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it. I don't think I've seen it all the way through, though.
Well, we're going to find out.
Okay.
Here we go. Chris Webby. If you guys been watching our show long enough, you know that I'm a fan of Chris Webby.
I enjoy Chris Webby myself. Don't get me wrong. He's got some mad beats.
Dude, yeah.
His lyrics are off the hook.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of people that don't like him, but a lot of people don't like rap. So,
right.
You know.
I enjoy rap. I've been listening to it for
long time now.
Many years.
I'm pretty versatile when it comes to music. If it's good, I'll listen to it.
Right.
If you mumble and you can't articulate, you suck. Just saying. My personal opinion. Okay, I don't like mumble rap. I don't like. Although I do like the scream metal. So maybe I'm a little contradictory there because it's hard to listen to for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But they do articulate. You just have to know how to listen to it.
Right.
Sometimes you have to read the lyrics too to get what they're saying.
Yeah.
And then once you read it, you can hear it. But,
That's true.
Anyways.
What we got here is Chris Webby.
I wanted to point out, first off, yes, that he gave tribute to Oliver Anthony for this song. This is the North of Richmond remix by Chris Webby. And as far as I'm concerned, it's basically his reaction to the whole Oliver Anthony debacle.
Right. Why? He wants to probably
put his feelings out there. Yeah.
And explain it a little bit more for those that enjoy rap.
And frankly, from a more liberal point of view, Chris Webby is not a conservative.
No.
He has never claimed to be conservative.
No,
He has, in fact, bashed on conservatives over and over again. He cannot stand Ted Cruz. And also, it's funny to me. It's hilarious. And then, he makes fun of Dan Crenshaw a lot.
Yeah.
And he's really not a fan of Trump. Right. But he's sure as hell ain't a fan of Biden.
No.
And
if I was to describe Chris Webby on a political
he's
scale,
an American.
He's an American.
Sorry, I hope I didn't take the words out of your mouth, but
you
sorry.
You did.
But that's what he is. He's an American.
Right.
And I'm proud to say I introduced you to Chris Webby, so.
Yep.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Anyway.
Of course, I've been listening to ICP a lot longer than you have.
Yeah, well, you were born first. Either way. Whoop, whoop. Anyway, so this is Chris Webby's shout out, basically, to Oliver Anthony. So let's check it out. All the way at the beginning here.
What the world's gotten to for people like me.
People like you.
Wish I could just wake up.
Could not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. Living in the new world with an old soul. I can't help myself.
These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
Yeah, give me freedom or give me death. To that we pledge allegiances.
Real quick, content warning. He does cuss, and
we will have to make this for mature audiences, I guess.
I mean, we could just put a little warning on there that
a disclaimer, that
like a little
there will be
on the title. We can say explicit music
lyrics.
Or something like that. Yeah, explicit lyrics would be good. Yeah, because he does use explicit language. So there's your warning. You have been warned.
We the people had enough, it's time we aired our grievances against these treasonous demons. So raise the alarm, cause the pigs are fully taking over on this animal farm. Don't know any.
My daughter walked in when I was listening to this the other day. She's like, oh, what? She knows Animal Farm. She loves that movie.
Yeah.
It makes her cry every time, but she loves that movie. And she's like, if I ever get a donkey, I'm naming it Benjamin.
More. This world's gotten too cold to ignore. Shit is
Let's back it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Since I interrupted.
On this animal farm, don't know anymore. This world's gotten too cold to ignore. Shit, is it 2023 or 1984? Thought police up at my door to open fire on me, but I'd rather die on my feet than survive on my knees. And please, we know how they looking at us from up at the top. The tougher they made it for us, the fucking tougher we got. They thought they'd keep us scared forever, but fuck it, we not. We'll send them back to north of Richmond in some cuffs or a box. Bow.
It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to.
I mean, it's harsh and blunt, but that's how we feel.
This is how we feel. This is how Americans feel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm from Southern Oregon.
And I like that he didn't really like make a video for it, like a video. Like the whole time he's just standing here at the tree, pretty much. You know, there's a couple of other shots, but
Well, I'm from Southern Oregon. I know how most Oregonians feel. And so do you.
I'm Oregonian by way of Washington.
Yes.
Because I was born on an army base. Right. But if my dad hadn't been in the Navy and been stationed on that army base, I would have been born in Oregon. Right. My brother was born in Oregon.
Have you been here for 25 plus years?
Yeah.
You're an Oregonian.
And I was here spottily before then, and our actual citizenship, my parents' citizenship, was in Oregon. Right. Even though we lived, because he was stationed different places. So, you know, we lived in other states, but this was still our home. Yes. You know. Yeah, exactly. So, I always felt left out because I was the only one in the family not born in Oregon. Well, but
we're going to get back to the video.
No, you're going to say something because you're from Southern Oregon.
I'm from Southern Oregon, and I speak for most Oregonians, I believe. Because whether or not they voice it out or not, and no matter what political party they're in, they know I speak the truth.
Mm-hmm. Well, and you speak how you feel based on the facts.
Right. And, you know, a lot of people say, hey, well, this didn't, like I got in a discussion with a gentleman one time. A younger gentleman. Right. Much, much younger gentleman. And he's from a different political party and belief than I am. Right. He tried telling me that Ronald Reagan was one of the worst presidents we ever had.
I think, honestly, though, poor Ronald was not as informed as he should have been. Right. I don't think he paid his attention as much as he should have. Right. And even as someone who is a fan of Ronald Reagan, I know that there's things he didn't tell us.
Oh, yeah, there's things he couldn't tell us.
Exactly. And it's the same when I watch his speeches, like when you watch Eisenhower's speeches. Mm-hmm. There is so much body language that tells us there were things that they wanted to say that they couldn't say. Right. Because there are powers that be. Yeah. And Eisenhower and Reagan both tried to tell us that, actually, in their own, sort of poetic ways. They tried to tell us that they weren't in charge. And in Eisenhower's farewell speech, he tried to tell us that the military-industrial complex is who he answered to. Right. And he tried to warn us that it was just gonna get worse. Right. I mean, can you imagine what that man knew? The things that he saw? Right. I mean, there's, shall we say, legend of even him not only meeting with the aliens, shall we call them, the extraterrestrials, but there's a conspiracy theory that he actually went to Antarctica and met with them and made deals with them and whatnot, and that they had previously made deals with the Nazis. The aliens did. Wow. Some strange theories out there.
Yeah, strange theory. There's a fact for you, though. Jimmy Carter actually said he saw a UFO. Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a fan of Jimmy Carter. I think he was the stupidest president we had until Biden.
Yes. He was the most incompetent.
Epic fail.
Yes.
And didn't think it could be more epic until,
Joseph Biden got into the White House.
Okay, now back to the song.
Let's back it up a little bit here.
What the world's gotten to
people like me, People like you
wish I could
just wake up. Oh, it looks like Chewy,
but it is.
doesn't it?
Oh, it is.
Make me sick.
Living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
Behind the politicians, there's a far more sinister villain that's power-driven. Only answer to money is their religion. They controlling the way that we live in, keeping us mentally stuck in a prison, so that fire they know is rebellion never can spread whenever it's risen. But they've been seeing us waking up, and now they fucking afraid. As we the people get to seeing through their fucking charade. We're being played by these elites who would rather see us enslaved, as they lead us by the hand where the land's dug with a grave. And they could kill our character through stories they publish, or they'll just murder us and brand it as suicide to the public, or an accidental overdose. Print the story, run it, say it's fact, so people trust it, accept it, and move on from it. But it's time to pick a side and get to striking a nerve. In any way we're able, I'm fighting this fight with my words. And if they keep pushing, then fuck it, we inciting a purge. And just to think, all we wanted was the rights we deserve.
It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me.
That is deep, bro.
Deep.
That is
Speaking
deep.
the truth, because that's where it's coming to.
Yep, and it is.
I will discuss this here shortly after we watch this, but let's just say I was talking to a couple subscribers the other night, and we were talking about, what's going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And as we sat there and discussed it, I told him, I said, my personal belief is by the end of 2024 or before then, I see nothing but a civil war breaking out.
Yeah. Roseanne predicted that the election won't even happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe so.
I watched that one live with her and Tim Pool.
Right.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
we're back. Sorry about that, y'all. We were delectably interrupted with
Yep.
a little snack.
Had to have a little taste of home cooked meal, so.
And how? Okay, so I'm gonna back this up just a smidge. I
Yeah.
think that's really
I think, you know what? That's because it's such a short video.
right.
I think we should watch it uninterrupted. Because I think our
Back it up and
talk-
just let it
play all the way through.
and then we'll go ahead and talk about it again.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me. People like you wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. Living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
Yeah, give me freedom or give me death. To that we pledge allegiances. We the people had enough, it's time we aired our grievances against these treasonous demons. So raise the alarm, cause the pigs are fully taking over on this animal farm. Don't know anymore, this world's gotten too cold to ignore. Shit, is it 2023 or 1984? Thought police up at my door to open fire on me, but I'd rather die on my feet than survive on my knees. And please, we know how they looking at us from up at the top. The tougher they made it for us, the fucking tougher we got. They thought they'd keep us scared forever, but fuck it, we not. We'll send them back to north of Richmond in some cuffs or a box.
It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me. People like you wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. Living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
Behind the politicians, there's a far more sinister villain that's power-driven. Only answer to money is their religion. They controlling the way that we live in, keeping us mentally stuck in a prison, so that fire they know is rebellion never can spread whenever it's risen. But they've been seeing us waking up, and now they fucking afraid. As we the people get to seeing through their fucking charade. We're being played by these elites who would rather see us enslaved, as they lead us by the hand where the land's dug with a grave, and they could kill a character through stories they publish, or they'll just murder us and brand it as suicide to the public, or an accidental overdose. Print the story, run it, say it's fact so people trust it, accept it, and move on from it. But it's time to pick a side and get to striking a nerve. In any way we're able, I'm fighting this fight with my words. And if they keep pushing, then fuck it, we inciting a purge. And just to think, all we wanted was the rights we deserve.
It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to. For people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true. But it is, oh it is, living in this new world with an old soul. The Richmond, north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do. And they don't think you know, but I know that you do. Your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed for no end. Cause a rich man knows a rich man.
Amen, fam. All right.
Yeah, all right.
I like the beat he chose.
Oh, yeah.
I like the way he remixed the guitar,
Right.
where it didn't sound too cut up or anything.
No.
Also, there is a name for that guitar. Can't remember what it is. My dad told me the other day. Dad, comment. Let us know what the name of that guitar is. Or if you know, anyone else, if you guys know, let us know below what kind of guitar that is, because it does have a name.
Right.
And it is kind of a banjo plus guitar.
Right.
It's the steel plate on it, and you can actually turn that guitar on its side
Right.
and play it like a steel guitar.
Like a slide guitar, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway, I thought it was good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry I couldn't help but sing along.
I enjoyed it. I've
Come on,
seen it
Nathan.
before.
Yeah.
And I have to say that what Chris Webby has done is actually spoken to another part.
And introduce that song
Right.
to a whole
Yeah.
other section of people.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Because he's got a wide range of followers and viewers,
Followers and subscribers.
fans, shall we say.
Yes.
You know, everything from, well, like his songs say, from juggalos to believers.
Right. Yeah, I like the fact, like we said it before, he's not a Republican. He's
Absolutely
not. A
not.
Democrat. He's an American.
He always considered himself more on the liberal side of things.
Right.
And he was a Bernie boy,
Oh, wow.
if we can use that term. He was a Bernie boy.
Right.
And then he found out how Bernie sold out to the Clintons.
Yeah.
And was like, well, never mind. He even talks about it in his music.
Yeah.
His raw thoughts. You know, when you click on a raw thoughts, it's going to be political, and he's going to tell you how he feels about things.
Right. And I'm
So-
glad he does, because it puts a voice out there for a lot of Americans.
Yep. But let us know what you guys think in the comments below. What do you think about Chris Webby's remix?
Right.
What do you think about politics today? Do you think we're headed toward a civil war? Let us know.
Yeah.
All your uncommon thoughts, leave them below.
And your uncommon questions as well. And until next time, don't believe the nonsense.
And stay uncommon.